Hello, and welcome to episode number 18 of Dark Souls 2, Scholars of All the Sins. Yep, all of them. I'm your host, Niko, they, them, and I am joined as always by Mo, he, him.
Hello.
We also have Sparkletone, they, them.
I voted for one of 14 mayoral candidates today, and the one I didn't like the most has already conceded.
Nice.
That's good. I thought you were going to say that they won.
Oh, thankfully no. There's not... We'll talk about it after the intros.
We also have Peregrine, they, them.
What's that? There goes the Spider-Man. I saw Spider-Man this weekend. Sorry.
It's good.
All right.
It was good.
Real quick, the rules for the series are: 1, I only play 2 hours a week for these recordings, no playing on the side allowed. 2, I am also not allowed to look anything up or write anything down. I can only rely on my memory and my coaches for advice. And 3, these episodes are pre-recorded, so no backseating in the chat, please. You can't help me anyway. So last time, the episode was... All I remember is that it was extremely full of sin.
True.
And I've tried to forget, and I can't. It haunts me every night.
Boy, if you think that episode was full of sin, you got a real thing coming.
Well, Would you like some memory jogging, or...
No. I remember heading over to the... we're basically now proceeding down the fourth path, which has the... which was past the fog area, and kind of explored in an area that seemed kind of unremarkable. And then we got to the Pharos' cave of doors.
Yep.
Fought a giant rat, and... That was about it. So
that was most of
I think
it.
I think we'll head back there.
We met a nice bird lady, and we also met a nice scorpion man named Tark. But given that we don't really have anything else to do, we need to go back to the Doors of Pharos, because there is a path that you sort of just didn't quite find.
All right, well, I'll take a look around and see if I can find it this time. And if not, then maybe I'll ask for a hint. Okay, so I think that this boss was optional, which means that it's not, actually through here.
Yep, optional, and that room is kind of... It has, another exit, but it's a dead end.
Yeah, that goes to the Rat King again. I was very unhappy that I had left his covenant for a short time.
That you betrayed him. Yeah, no, I think it's justified.
Yeah, if you want to leave a covenant, you should go talk to our good friend the cat in Majula, and she will get us out of our covenant without ticking them off, but it doesn't really matter in this game. In the first Dark Souls, if you switch covenants at the bonfire, it costs you... it's usually half of however much you've leveled up the covenant you're leaving.
Ooh.
Which can be a real pain. If you want to leave it safely, you have to go all the way over to Velka's boy, who hangs out where the gargoyles are.
Classic. The classic T-poser.
That way?
This is more of a... I don't know what letter that would be.
Well,
you gave me a best shot.
Is that where the Rat King is? Over there? I think spatially that makes sense.
Well, I'll go ahead and say the jumping wasn't the right idea, but
okay.
I'll
keep looking.
Keep wandering around.
I'll go ahead and heal up, I guess.
I kind of mentioned this is Chicago had its mayoral election today, because mayoral terms are 4 years, and you can have as many of those as you want. As we were under the thumb of a daily for a bazillion years. But he retired, and Rahm Emanuel took his place, and Rahm had 3, I think, or maybe just 2.
Wait, wasn't Rod Blagojevich
That's a
Or was
governor.
he the
That's a
governor?
governor.
Oh, okay.
Our governors go to jail. Our mayors are just shitty. Um, uh, Ram announced that he is not going to run for re-election, and that's partly because he was the first mayor in maybe the city's history, or maybe just in like 100 years or something, that got had to do a runoff election the last time we voted for mayor. Just because the way the rules work is that if nobody wins outright, the top two candidates have to do a second round of voting. And he nearly got, well, he did so poorly in that first round of voting that it went to a runoff. He won the runoff pretty handily, but so that was kind of embarrassing, maybe, given that that had kind of basically never happened before. And then also he kind of maybe sort of covered up the shooting of a black kid by the cops. Sorry
Right.
to get like super serious time, but that was the whole thing, and so he's not gonna try to be mayor anymore. So we had the election to replace him today with a historic number of candidates. We have 14 candidates for mayor on the ballot. And there was the one that I mentioned in the intro that nobody in their right mind would want to win is a guy named Bill Daley, because Chicago has already had two mayors from that family that were mayors of the city for like 80 damn years, and we don't need a third one of those dinguses. But he conceded about half an hour ago as we're recording this, so whatever the outcome of the runoff election is, the worst case scenario has been averted.
That's politics.
Yep.
The New York Public Advocate vote was today, and there were 17 candidates, I think, and a pretty good one, seemingly one, but so that's good.
I think we might be onto something.
Yeah.
Oh, the second reason it was a historic election. The first was that there were 14 candidates. The second was that this is the lowest election turnout in Chicago's history. So my vote mattered more than normal. Hopefully that will not be the case for the runoff election, but who knows?
Wait.
Is
Blind
faint
phone
stone like the opposite of smelling salts?
No, Faintstone's one of the infusion gems. So
But that-
if you want to look at
go
it,
ahead.
it'll be in the upgrade materials tab.
So I just need to ask a question to bring us back to our more general, the lane that we like to live in, the currents that we can ride. When I sent you that GIF of the fast food hamburger being turned into ice cream, just walk me through your thought process as you were watching it.
Seen this before.
Okay, fair. Well, if you can take yourself back to the first time, because that really did a number on me.
I'd eat it.
I don't know. I would taste it. I've tasted ketchup in coffee before to see what it was like.
Listen, if a hamburger tastes good whole, I don't see why it wouldn't taste good as a slurry, you know?
but it's the creme anglaise that you're mixing it with that gets me.
That's like you put some. Hey, listen, mayo on a hamburger, not so bad. Creme anglaise, it's like mayo.
Not even a little bit like mayo.
It's a little like mayo,
It's a completely different set of ingredients.
but it's white
There's-
and it's got the same. That's like you're trying to tell me that like. Okay, no, that's too spicy. I'm not gonna go there.
It's like you trying to tell me that broccoli and green apple Jolly Ranchers are the same.
Well, now that's a different. First of all, I would never do that. Okay, I mean, mayo is basically creme américaine, right? Like it's like as the creme anglaise is associated with the English, the creme mayonnaise is associated with a mayo cans.
Is that? That's not the. I just googled creme américaine just to see if that was actually like a thing. It is a thing. It's
Wait,
a
what?
white. It's a white pack horse.
What?
It is a horse of I'm not a draft horse, I believe the term is called for horses that like pull things.
Oh, so it's like the horse you get. It's the horse you can get at the bar, but that tastes better than the one in a can for some reason.
I hate it. I knew you were gonna. I knew that was coming.
How many lockstones do we have left after this
I think
one?
that's a good.
Two.
I have 2 more.
That's a
Okay.
good creme américaine right there.
Boom, boom. Creme, it's the
Look at his hair.
horse
Didn't open
straight from
here,
the tap.
Look at
Yeah,
his hair. He's got the side part. He has such good hair.
I'm not sure what
Wow.
that particular contraption opened, but I would say let's maybe go back down
Wait.
onto the.
Oh no.
Oh,
This
you
is what
just-
happened.
You just closed
He's
off.
got.
That's okay. We don't need to be up
Yeah, I
here
can go
anyway.
under
I
there.
would drop down into the water, or get down there somehow.
That's fine.
This draft horse has
not
hair
I'm
like
fighting anything.
the creepy
So-
barber from Courage the Cowardly
Oh,
Dog.
this is a nice looking little horse friend. Niko, if you remember, like when we were first coming in here, there's this room, and then there was a room before it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we want to go to the room before this one. So, like, kind of back towards the entrance of the area altogether.
Is that this way? No.
Nope. Should be
Which
the
do you
other
think
side
is
of the room.
the more common usage? Web page or website?
Site.
I mean, the site refers to a collection of pages, whereas a page is like one particular part of a site.
Web page is the sort of thing I expect old people to say about a website.
Wait, why are we traveling?
That
I have
tracks.
a thing to use.
Thing to use? Oh. I forgot we had
I don't
one
really
of
have
those.
a strong opinion on that.
I keep meaning to like listen to a Sublime song so that I can make that joke at some point when we burn one of those, and I never. It just never occurs to me.
That's good because Sublime is bad.
Yeah. You know what's not bad though? The soundtrack to Into the Spider-Verse. Woo.
Yep.
That's a good soundtrack. I'm gonna listen
All
to
right.
that.
So what
all
if
week.
What if the instead of ice cream, it was a burger crepe?
Oh, 100% in because crepes.
Yo,
are
yeah,
savory.
savory crepes are good.
Let's maybe go up here.
Okay. Oh, now you want to fight? I see how it is. Oh, that was.
Oh.
That's one Tusk customer.
No.
Well, I guess I'm doing some push-ups after all.
The American cream.
We're just for every bad
drafts-
joke.
The American cream drafts dress, which is always cream colored, distinguishes it from other draft horse breeds. This is not due to the cream gene, but to the champagne gene, present in 100% of cases.
I have a lot of questions about what you just said, but the answers to all of them will lead to way more knowledge about horse breeding than I was ever prepared to have in this lifetime.
Hold
I think one of the answers is that this is the French Wikipedia of this horse that I just ran through a translator, so there could be some of that going on.
I know that this sounds like I've seen some genes
Talk to that friend.
in my time, and I feel like this is a thing that some wild person would do.
We got to meet Gavlan on what is maybe his home
Like-
turf.
Recall that there is a Sonic Hedgehog gene in the human genome.
That's what the champagne gene says.
I think champagne is what is in that giant tankard
Wait,
that Gavlan
if
is
it's-
drinking.
If it's an American breed, shouldn't it be the sparkling wine gene?
I think it refers to a color and not.
It shouldn't be the shitty like light beer gene then.
Hey now.
We don't have anything here. I just wanted to say hi.
We don't have anything against the champagne of beers either.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't think
That's
I've ever actually had any before.
It's a totally fine beer. It's like there's nothing wrong with it.
You're not. Why are you trying to sell things?
Wow.
Because
Mo, I can't believe Peregrine's a shill for Heinz swords over here, trying to sell us on.
No, I'm not trying to sell I'm not trying to sell anybody on anything. I haven't had one in like probably a decade, but it's like in that class of beer, it's fine. And if you think that's me trying to sell something, then I'm slightly offended.
That we don't trust your salesmanship.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I actually went into these.
You sure did not.
Additional ways.
We kind of went a teeny bit up the ramp where that.
Oh.
Don't just stand there.
Yeah,
That was second act.
That was the most like.
I had to look at it.
That's
like playing Castlevania, and you're like, oh, what is this flying at me?
So
I tried to dodge it. I just failed.
we sort of went up and killed the anvil guy before Gavlan, but didn't go past that because you decided to go back down to the floor and into the room with the bonfire, which we kind of wanted to do anyway so that we could explore the area. But this is the path to the next zone. So.
What are you doing with an anvil? That's not an effective weapon.
I don't know. You didn't get hit by it, but if you did.
Just wanted to get bouncing like a... It's probably made of foam. That's probably why it didn't work very well.
Well, he's the same... we saw one of him in the stone building that Rosabeth was in.
I mean, they wouldn't let him get into the Pharos convention if it was a real anvil, you know.
So I have a pair of questions that I would like to say now, and then we come back to later after we've all had a little bit of time. Well, I have my answers already, but the rest of you have a little bit of time to think. An hour and a half roughly, or an hour or so, just to think. And it won't, it'll be easy, but it'll be better with like a little bit of thought and suspense. We'll add a little suspense.
You're really selling these questions. They better be good ones.
I think they're pretty good.
Oh,
so,
there you go. Oh,
first question is, if you were transported to a JRPG type of land, which two real-life celebrities or historical figures would you like to be in your JRPG party with you?
Didn't you ask this with mini
Did I
golf?
ask this on two?
Like, which celebrities would you want to play mini
Well,
golf with?
the mini golf is the second question, and there's a twist. Which fictional characters from video games would you like to be in your mini golf party? See, I was a little bit to the left of what you were expecting there.
Mo Sword's final remix over here.
Exactly. This is in the spirit of Kingdom Hearts. Most Swords 2.8.
Simple and clean.
I still haven't heard it.
You could just
All right.
stop
Wait.
asking us.
For the next 5 minutes,
Yeah,
I need you to
just
all
go-
respect that I have the floor to sing the entire version.
No.
I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna do the spunky remix version that plays at the intro to Kingdom Hearts.
Anyway,
I actually
welcome
put Kingdom Hearts 3 on my
welcome to the-
GameFly list because I
Welcome
think
to
it
the
would be
Brightstone Cove.
I think it'd be fun to just get a taste of what the whole
Have you ever
experience
played
is
one of
about.
the previous games?
I played some of Kingdom Hearts 1, but I was like 12 and I didn't finish it. So
I'm pretty sure that's how old you have to be to play Kingdom Hearts. I tried playing it when I was like 18, and it was one of the worst experiences.
I mean,
Not because
it wasn't great for me at 12 or 13
It was-
or whatever.
My feelings about Kingdom Hearts are that I love the like convoluted story. Like I love the aesthetic of Kingdom Hearts, but the game itself was such a chore to play. Like I would if someone tried to defend Kingdom Hearts gameplay to me in the year of our Lord 2019, I would have to have words.
I mean, a lot of games just don't hold up in general. That's not really,
Are you trying to
thing.
tell me that the greatest and best Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, mechanically doesn't hold up in 2019? Because you're probably
Well,
right.
I've never
You
played it.
You
but-
said all that too fast for you to believe it sincerely.
Wait,
I know I should be thinking about Kingdom Hearts, but I really am looking for more of these Falconer dudes just to like run over to us. Because we get to see their running animation some more.
Where am I being shot? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Oh, there's several boys around here that will take shots.
Shots.
Yeah, I also am. I'm trying to keep an open mind toward Kingdom Hearts as a series that I never played because I never owned a PlayStation, and I want to try 3, but I also am going to subject myself to playing 3 completely blind without knowing any of the lore or anything, and just see how well it actually does at catching someone up if they've never played one before.
So you're saying the follow-up to Niko Souls is going to be Niko Hearts, and it will be
No.
basically this show, except instead of me being the one that knows everything, it's Peregrine that knows everything.
I don't. Why do I know everything?
You know the song, and that's more than
You know
me.
the song. Yeah. What was I going to say about? You've listened? Niko, did you listen to Lore Reasons, or are you
I have
still-
not. I've
You're
been.
not.
No, I really want to, and I've been like withholding it for myself because I actually have decided to commit to this experience of playing it knowing zero. So
What?
I will
This is-
listen to them someday, and I think
Sorry
actually it'll be
for-
interesting to try and play the game and then listen to the podcast after and see if that helps clarify things for me.
Something I would say is that, well, I'm excited to play it from the perspective of Lore Reasons is the only thing I know about the Kingdom Hearts series, because I think that they do a job It
Natalie
can-
puts in the work.
conveying the. I don't know that I have any of the details, but I feel like I have a good grasp on the general themes and kind of plot beats that I'm going to be able to expect in a game like this.
Yeah.
I will say that like the miasma of Kingdom Hearts on the timeline in the past month is really. I've learned that I don't really know a ton about the specifics. I have no idea what Kingdom Hearts gameplay looks like anymore. But what I do know is that I have very strong feelings about a couple of the characters and would probably take a bullet for them.
My thing is that I have
So
adored the Lore Reasons podcast, but because I have sort of little to no like grounding in anything, almost all of it kind of goes like through the sieve that is my brain and doesn't like stick. The same thing happened when I tried to watch a Destiny 1 like lore explainer around the time Destiny 2 came out. There was one of those that kind of made the rounds, and it wasn't even, by the standards of that kind of video, very long, but it was this like, 45-minute or hour-long video, and by like 15 minutes in, none of the names meant anything, and yet I couldn't stop watching it.
Ah, you fool!
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
lied to me and said that mimics are never stone chests. Someone definitely lied to me. I hate you all. That's fine. I only had 8K anyway. I don't even know if I'm going to go back in there and try and get them.
You should go back in there because we want the thing that's in the mimic.
That's
Fighting
right.
it
Yeah,
in the
actually,
tiny room is a pain, but we can do it.
I think I have got a few more talismans now, so I don't want to go that way. Oh, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
that way is a path. But yeah, we should get the item out of the mimic and then we can move on.
Peregrine's
I think-
Long Con is making themselves do push-ups.
Yep. Listen. I don't.
I don't
Sometimes it's the simple pleasures that.
Nope.
We talked about beer earlier, right? And it's like,
at them run.
the champagne of beers doesn't make you feel great to drink, but it's the experience of drinking it and knowing that it's the champagne of beers that's really.
I'm pretty sure I was the one that said mimics.
Oh, you
are-
said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you said it, and then in my mind I was like, "You're such a liar," but
There's
remained
like
silent.
the one exception.
I remember a couple exceptions, but I wasn't gonna let that ruin my. I was really holding out hope that the real con would be, because the first mimic in this game appears so late in the game that like I was hoping it would be. Maybe they didn't put mimics in this.
So now that Niko has paid the price for our flagrant lying, let's maybe revise.
No, Niko has paid the price for their hubris. That's what this is.
You can check metal chests every time because you're not going to break them. The wooden chests you should maybe stare at for a minute.
Okay. Well, don't need to check this one anymore.
Nope. Grab your stuff.
Okay. So, let's see. I think I picked up a couple of these.
You want to put them maybe on your
they're next to the skulls.
Yeah,
they're next to the skulls.
Yeah, because you.
I was just checking to see how many I had, if I can even remember what they look
5.
like.
Yeah, we got plenty. We can get more.
They're next to the skull.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
What are you? What? I was
Wait,
like,
what?
why are you a boy?
Why?
I'm sorry.
Are you
That
not supposed to
was-
kill it?
No.
Well, you are supposed to kill it, but you didn't.
You. If you throw the
I agree with
if you
Peregrine.
throw the talisman at it, it stuns it and opens the chest, so you can just grab the item and go.
Well,
If
you say
use
this
the
as if I'm a
talisman,
person who is
you
not
don't
spending an
need-
entire week in between play sessions and has done this at some point in the last month.
It's like this in all the games.
You did you used the Metal Gear Solid chokehold on a guard and then decided that you would also try to shoot it.
That is literally what just happened.
What do the
yes.
talismans do? I never used a talisman. I just sorted it.
Lloyd's talisman in PvP, they prevent your opponent from being able to heal.
Oh.
And if you throw one at a mimic,
Jeez.
the mimic sort of gets stunned and its mouth opens and you can just take the item without having to fight it. So Niko avoided the fight and then instead of grabbing the weapon or grabbing the item, attacked it anyway.
I wanted revenge. Sweet,
well,
sweet revenge.
don't waste a talisman getting revenge. You can just kill it.
Apparently not. Apparently it just like eats me in one shot. So.
Well, yeah, if you just stand there right in front of it.
I mean, you're looking like a tasty burger ice cream. What do you expect?
I mean, it's the same problem you had with the guy throwing giant axes. Just don't just stand there.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm not an expert at this game.
It's fine.
That's
I'm not
okay.
an
We got it.
expert
You threw
either.
the carving.
I
Alright.
have the opposite problem. I attack too much and get owned for it repeatedly.
Give me this useless item. Staff of
Staff
Wisdom.
of
That sounds
Wisdom.
like a nice-
Yeah, dark leggings. Finally, some
Alright.
fashion souls.
We will
We're gonna-
take a look at that staff later.
Be the goth girlfriend you want to see in this world.
Or if
420
you can,
souls.
or if you can sit down without. I'm not sure how close they are. Yeah. So we can take a look at it now.
What? You didn't get your soul? Oh, right, because you died.
I died. It's fine.
Um,
It also costs like 20,000 to level now, so I'm not really worried about 8K. Okay, so
Wow, someone's
weapons.
rich.
it's a staff, as in a magic staff.
I know. I'm trying to find it.
Ship a 10G.
Is it? Oh,
There you
okay. Staff of the Lost Land of Olephis. Sorcery dedicated catalyst. Cannot be used to cast hexes. Well, that's fine by me. The crystal at the tip of the staff greatly augments spell strength. Ooh. Already a finely crafted staff, made even more effective by its crystal, the brilliance of which has been polished over time with powerful magic. All right, let's take a look.
So Olephis
'Cause
is
it's-
where Straight is from.
Ooh, S scaling.
I do like S, and also
Wow.
I will need to invest in some intellect before I can equip it. But hey, maybe this is goals.
Yeah,
Oh.
for
I guess
some,
we don't have to put in more points. We've hit the soft cap.
no, we can go to 45 and use a ring, or we can go to 50. This is the staff with the best. How to put this? If you're not going to be casting miracles or anything else, if you're just doing like spells, this is the best staff in the game.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
I want to say it is Twinkling Titanite that upgrades it, but we should actually have a ton of that because we haven't been using it for anything else. So
Okay. Well, we'll
Hey,
keep
can we
that
check
one
out
in
the
our
leggings?
back pocket. What's up?
Can we check out those leggings? I want to see what the dark leggings are like.
the goth leggings.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, they're not as dark as I was hoping.
I kind of like those cool knee.
Oh,
the
I
cool
like those knee
with the
pads.
Spikes.
Yeah, actually.
I have these on.
No, we
Yeah,
have,
those
we,
are kind of... I mean, I know which of these two things sparks joy for me.
It's definitely not these because now I'm over 50% and I was under 50%.
Yeah, well, I think you were with the dark leggings too.
52
so.
is fine though.
I mean, it's not a hard switch like it was in the other games.
Yeah.
Like I believe the difference between like a 46 and a 52 is minimal.
Oh, one last thing in the area with the soldiers. You notice
I see a
there's
glowy up
yeah,
there.
you can just go over and hit the tower and it'll collapse.
Yeah.
I was not up to code.
Well, they're falconers, not building inspectors and.
You saw that mansion. These folks have money. They should,
Hey,
they should
buddy.
know better.
Hey, how you doing?
That's a possessed pickaxe.
It's got that dark energy.
That's like, what's the history of that pickaxe that is so dark? Whoa! Whoa! Just because he's got an evil pickaxe doesn't mean you gotta stab him.
Yeah, it does actually.
That's not. Wow. Wow.
Listen, Peregrine, I kicked his axe.
Pickaxes kill people, not pickaxes don't. It's not working out. Had a whole thing planned anyway.
All right.
Let's
check out this other
switch
area.
off the Lloyd's talisman.
Oh yeah.
Like, not take them out of the belt
unequip it.
necessarily. Like, we don't have to, put them away entirely. Just, so that they
I don't
weren't
use.
the-
It's not like I use them for anything other than mimics. So
Yeah, I just
Like,
didn't
if
want you to go try to take a drink and,
and throw a talisman at nothing.
yeah.
Well, you'll stab innocent villagers, but you won't make it so that invaders can't heal. I see how it is. That had more impact in my head.
That's most of your jokes do.
Wow.
All right,
Wow.
so we've got some boulder business going on here. Let's see if I can get him to. Wow, he just killed himself.
Yep.
That's
I don't know why
Is
they
that-
scripted him to do that. I legit don't. I haven't been able to think of a reason. But
yeah. I mean, maybe it's just like he's a little bit too close and it counts as collision. I don't know. This area looks pretty cool, actually. The upper part looks kind of boring, but
Well,
there's a second boulder.
let's
Where is that?
let's
gonna
go up that ladder.
be? Yeah, let me go up there.
It's the inverse of an area that skips leg day.
That guy didn't.
You're not gonna get that item?
Yeah, there's a
I thought I grabbed it.
no.
Oh.
Get another pair of peasant trousers. Oh, not even.
Beautiful butterfly,
That you will crush with impunity.
more or less.
Dang. Niko out here claiming they don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts, yet they're acting so heartless.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Simple and clean is the way that you made
Oh, God. So what else have folks been playing recently?
I played and actually streamed on this channel. People could watch the VOD if they wanted. It's incomprehensible to me that anyone would watch a VOD of one of my streams. But Bird of Passage, which is a 50-minute pay what you want game on itch.io that is a ghost story that deals with memory and like place and cities. It's like a visual novel sort of. It's like a bit of a dialogue puzzle. Like you're trying to. There is like one right ending to the dialogue branches, and you're just trying to find it.
Okay.
But I don't want to give away, like, I don't want to say too much more about the story, but it takes place in Japan. Feels very, like, it feels very well researched in a way where it's like all the historical stuff that they were talking about is talked about in a way that, like, there's a lot of familiarity to it. It didn't feel like someone was like, "Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna make a game about this history." It felt like lived in a very cool way.
That's cool.
But yeah, I highly recommend playing it. It took me about 45 minutes to play through. Bird of Passage.
I've recently gotten into BattleTech, which is a really good video game, as it turns out. I almost walked off the edge there. So like I've fallen so hard for BattleTech that I have a hard time stopping playing. Like I have to basically only play on the weekends because otherwise I might not go to bed.
Yeah.
So is this the only way to go? Okay, so I'm gonna follow that advice and go get a torch. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about BattleTech other than the fact that it's just like it's really addictive and I'm really enjoying it. So far, doing well. I've gotten up to like 2 skull level missions, so I don't want to like give away story stuff for folks who haven't played. But I think I'm a decent ways into the story. Like not halfway. I would say maybe a quarter. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah. Probably between a quarter and a third, around there.
Yeah. Also, a kind of big thing that I finally wrapped up the Witcher 3 DLCs, and like thus concluding all of the things I wanted to do in that game.
Wait,
and
you were the first person in history to 100% The Witcher.
I did not 100%.
Wow.
There are definitely things I could still do, but I think that it sort of gets the distinction of being one of very few games that is relatively long, like over 100 hours, and actually maintain my interest all the way through. Like usually for 100-hour long games, I'm getting bored by the end, and I'm just like kind of pushing through to the end because I want to see it finish. But for the most part, Witcher 3 actually like maintained a really high level of quality for me. Like in terms of the that's not a good time right there. I don't like
Time
that.
to get some milk.
So interestingly, there is not a 100% category for The Witcher 3 on the speedrun.com leaderboard. But if you were to do an any percent run of the main story and then each of the DLCs, that would take you about 5 or 6 hours if you were really super good at it.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. Speedrunning RPGs is one of those things where it's like you do a very specific build and you kind of exploit things in a very specific way, and
Totally.
you can just beat the final boss. The combat is also like such a weird thing in that game. It's not really particularly good. It's just in some ways for me like a change of pace from a lot of what would otherwise just be entirely talking.
I'm actually just kind of surprised that nobody has like done it just to do it.
I mean, I guess after that, like, what is it, Baten Kaitos speedrun, right? Like, you'd think that someone would...
That Patrick wrote about, and they took, like, most of a RPG Limit Break marathon to do it on stream one time.
I'm gonna open this and get eaten by a spider.
Wow.
Or even, like the...
Oh god, all the spiders. They're weak. That's
the
fine.
Persona games take, like, 10 to 15 hours depending on which one you're talking about to speedrun, and that's with like the game's built-in cutscene fast forwarding where you just mash through it all, like all the decisions, and it plays the text like as fast as possible.
Are they afraid of the torch?
As a matter of fact, they are. I'm sort of disappointed that you decided to come in here with one.
Well, I was wondering why they weren't actually attacking me.
Because spiders are not... Listen, you're the one who assumed the spiders are bad news.
Well, they looked bad news.
Wow, just because they were born spiders, huh?
Yep. All right. Hurrah for illusion. Oh,
Yep.
hey, someone wasn't lying for once.
Rate that message.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Oh, right.
You're Peregrine and Sparkletone, you're gonna want to check the thing I just posted in the.
Oh, is it a spider made of chicken flesh and skin?
No, I wouldn't. No, I'm extremely okay on that one. Just a response to what Sparkletone posted
I have
earlier.
to. Oh, I've got to
You've got to copy and
Put in
paste
some
it.
leg work.
Yeah. Oh, because of spiders, I get it. Good one.
All right. I don't know. Oh, hello. I don't want you sneaking up on me. Go in this mist. Oh, hello. Oh, that's good. I'm glad they whiffed on those.
Welcome to the Prowling Magus and his congregation.
Oh, God. I'm gonna
Don't
go
worry,
attack
Mo.
these things.
I wouldn't say that.
This fight is not quite the pinwheel of this game, maybe, but it's close. It's a strong candidate for the pinwheel of this game.
But like, it's also not. I mean, the pinwheel is supposed to. Well.
Oh. Didn't get the heel off.
Wow, what a rude thing to say to Niko as they die on the pinwheel of this game.
Well,
Their spells were hurting.
their spells hurt, but they take like 2 or 3 hits to die. You just kill the spellcasters and kite the crawly
So here's the
dinguses
real
around
problem
the
is that
zone, or
I'm
around
gonna
the
fix
arena.
I'm gonna fix my real problem here. Excuse me, which is that I have the staff on my left hand and I can't hold the torch and that at the same time. So
You only need the torch if you're fighting the spiders.
well, that was going to be the thing I was going to try if I had enough time in that fight, and then I died. So
No,
wait, this is a different.
the torch doesn't do anything in the fight.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure if I'd even be able to see.
Yep, you can.
Yeah. So Witcher 3 thoughts. So I was saying that it like maintained my interest for the whole time, and you know that's a thing that a lot of games I can't say for a lot of games. A lot of games I've gotten bored of. But also that I realized that comes from the fact that like the team crunched a whole lot, and thus like the game is also fairly compromised from that perspective. And so like it makes me not feel great that like a thing that I liked about it was that a bunch of people worked a whole lot on it. And I don't know, like I think that ultimately I would almost say that I would be okay with the amount of stuff they put in that game being like released over multiple games. Like they didn't need to put it all into one and then be like, okay, now the standard is like hundreds of hours. It ended up taking me 160 total, counting the DLCs, so about 110 with just the base game. So like it wasn't absurd. Like I heard some people saying 200 or more. I didn't have that high, but
Maybe it depends on how much Gwent you stop and play.
yeah, I did kind of stop with Gwent after kind of the first main area. I had a good time with it, but it didn't really hold my interest for too long. So yeah, I don't know. That was Witcher 3. I'm glad to be able to put that behind me because that would literally like legitimately scared
the
me
guy
for a while.
fell into the stairs.
Yeah. So yeah, those were kind of like two of the bigger games I've been playing recently.
I still don't have much to talk about other than like 8 legs and just kind of nibbling every once in a while at stuff I've already played a ton, like Hollow Knight. I'm just kind of in a holding pattern for the next few weeks until Sekiro.
Ape Legs is like actively stopping me from playing stuff I want to engage with more, which it's like frustrating, but also I played this morning and finished second, third, and fourth, and I'm so like all I can think about is like how annoyed I am that we couldn't get one of those, and like I want to play tomorrow morning because I play while I'm like riding the exercise bike for like 40 minutes and.
Oh my god!
Like, I want to get that win.
Why?
Oh my god!
Well,
Oops.
You could hear them starting to cast. You just needed to.
I mean, I was already on kind of my back foot that whole fight because I started with the wrong stuff equipped. So
I would say put the torch away once you're past the spiders and fight with your normal setup.
I mean, I know what I need to do. I'm just screwing it up. So I don't remember where the first torch was in that area. Whatever. I have a bunch of torch.
Yeah, we've got like 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's way more than we'll know what to do with.
That's more than a whole episode. Got me great heavy. Yeah, that guy dies every time, so I guess it isn't just like a positioning thing.
Yeah, it seems like it's scripted, but I don't know why they would script him to do that because this second guy doesn't.
Yeah,
It's
weird.
weird.
I also played a decent amount of Anthem this weekend, and you know the Internet Take Machine has been running wild with that game, so I don't really think I have a whole lot to say that hasn't already been said elsewhere. It's far from a perfect game, but I've actually found some enjoyment out of playing it with some friends. So
I feel like most of the people I know that have been playing it have been having a perfectly fine time. But there are also people that aren't like already invested in one of the other games like that, and that makes total sense to me. That like
Yeah, if I didn't have Warframe, I would be way more into Anthem.
you don't really have enough time for one Schluter in your life, you know?
Yeah. You're just trying to get that word off as much as you can.
Apparently, I coined it. Someone sent me a screenshot of me saying that in 2016.
I know, I saw that. It's amazing.
So
I haven't
You
seen
have-
that. That's
You should send that into Giant Bomb as a correction.
yeah, well, it'd be like, pay me now.
Sorry, Brad. But
Excuse me.
Royalties, yeah.
Excuse me.
It's okay. I'm happy that it's catching
Mention
on.
my name every time, please.
I don't actually know that I played a single video game since our last recording.
wait,
except
did
maybe
you-
like 5 minutes
Nico,
of a mobile
did you
game.
get the item out of that
Played the
chest
video
in the
game of
spider room?
life.
Too real.
I don't know.
I'm just confused
I just-
because the chest is still closed. Well, it's rubbish
Oh.
now, so never mind.
What was it?
Well, if you open it, it's a trap, but then there should be something in it after.
Well, but what is the something?
I would have to look it up.
Okay, well, probably not that
but
important.
yeah, it doesn't matter. It's
I will say I did watch a match for Overwatch League for the first time in a hot minute.
was it
now
the
that that's back up and running.
Was it the Shanghai?
No, I didn't. I missed that one, unfortunately. I watched one of Sparks' matches after that one.
What's happening?
I talked to my roommate a little about it and agree with him that the current meta is not that interesting to watch. So I'm kind of hoping that something happens over the course of this season to make it a little more interesting.
Good dodge.
Oh, you're shielding me.
No, that's fine because
Shielding
the
'em.
individual goobers have their own health bars. So
Oh.
any damage to any of the casters is worth doing.
Yeah, I want to finish off the big guy.
Makes sense.
Oh. All right, I think I got him.
This fight, as you might expect, can be kind of a bit of a mess for people doing no-hit runs.
Yeah.
even if they come in here with like a, because this is I can't remember if this is before or after they super power up with the rotten, but they usually come in here with like a super powered rapier that's like lightning enchanted.
Oh, that get you a slab, huh?
And then have to try to like poke those dudes that are crawling along the floor while getting shot at and all that stuff. It's...
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put
Love to
my
poke.
staff back over here.
Congratulations.
I did it. I'm the best, and I gotta make sure and re-equip my raw handmaid's ladle.
Yep, very important.
Bug.
Get that raw ladle.
All right. So now I'm lower in the excavation.
So there should be a bonfire through that little cave to our right.
Okay.
But there's also a thing we want to like check out here.
Was that the thing?
Not quite that. Let's
Okay.
go grab
I saw the
let's go
messages
grab
about
the
the
bonfire.
messages.
Just
It is good that you checked that out, though.
yeah. There is a similar alcove on the other side of the chapel exit.
I see. Gosh, killed the boss and didn't even get enough souls to level up.
It's because it's not that harsh a boss.
Yeah. Oh, we got a ladder.
We're all about climbing those ladders. I haven't forgotten.
Oh. Are you friendly?
He's chill. He's wearing the same clothes as the
Yes, I can tell.
Oh, he's got the clothes, but not the pose.
yeah, he's not T-posing like Oscar or whatever his name is in the first game.
Velka Vince.
Yep,
Regret.
Cromwell.
Vince McVelka.
My last landlord's name was Cromwell.
Like as
Last
a first name?
Last name.
Ah, okay.
Of life,
Well,
don't you agree?
did he
You're lost.
wield
By your own
the
What?
Falchion to
No.
kill a dragon?
little thing.
No.
Guess he didn't crom that well.
Frail are we.
I'm bewildered by my actions. That seems like something I should bring up with my therapist.
Your sins will
And maybe not a guy who hangs out in an attic with spiders.
is the chance.
Religion comes in all shapes and sizes. Let's not get too judgy.
Oh, the partner guy that was at the top of the at the cathedral, and he was like, for if you've been killing other players, you can get
Or NPCs, yeah.
absolved. Yeah. Okay.
Let's see if he'll charge anything. That's just the outfit that the not the main
have all
spellcaster,
these.
but the two other ones is wearing.
I never realized, but the old timey Western pardoner is just a shortening of pardoner. Huh.
Yep. That definitely.
Yeah.
What,
That
what,
changes
what am I
the odds,
asking
yeah.
him? What am I asking him? This again?
Yeah. Let's just see if he's gonna.
Howdy, pardoner. I'd like to get pardoned.
Hold on. I want to leave it on the screen for a moment.
That's what I was
because-
hoping to see.
We have all sinned a lot.
The game would not lie to us.
We have sinned. I can't is
Yes, I can't is
blameless
free of sin.
and perfect.
I
Forgive
can't has
me,
never looked
partner.
at shirtless Sonic.
I
For
can't
I have
as a
sinned.
I can't as a proxy for all of us.
So what you're saying is three
I
wrongs
can't has
make a right.
definitely sinned.
Three wrongs make a right. That's how that goes, right?
Yes. Or maybe a left.
Anyway,
All right.
you can talk to him if you want, but there's nothing
As long, no matter how,
interesting here for us.
have mercy
Okay.
whenever you are ready.
Other than
Oh, I
some loot.
like that.
I mean, there's items, but
Oh,
Can't believe
most
this has
favorite
been the
item.
host of The Bachelor in this universe this whole time.
oh yeah, this is now that I think about it, I think this is before the Rotten in
God.
the hitless route because they come up here and grab one of the bonfire. Like, they need bonfire aesthetics to
Checks out.
get the million souls off the Rotten.
I also love how there's just like 5 corpses in a room where there's just a dude and some spiders. Like, that's a
Yeah.
little...
And he's lecturing
go
us
loot
about
and-
sin.
Yeah, and we have to go and loot an item off of a dead body that is being eaten by a spider without disturbing the spider.
Spiders can do no sin. Sin is a human construct, and spiders are free of the cycle. So let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
I'm gonna burn some souls and go get 1 level, just because if I'm gonna be doing some dropping down off of ledges, I'm probably going to die.
If you're gonna deal with some spiders,
I think you should believe in yourself, personally.
wow.
Well, I've dropped off of other ledges before and seen how that went. So
Or we could spend some of the cash on... Well... I guess...
It's time for more int.
Yeah, I guess it would be better to do that first and upgrade the staff later.
wow, I got my vitality all the way up to 18. Okay, that's definitely more than I ever need.
No, we're good for now.
Yeah. Not equipment. Alright, so then I need like... I didn't do the math. Okay, my brain is
Need 6K.
losing it. 6,300.
6,300, yep.
So, okay, so... I think I want to use one of these and see how much that is. Okay.
Boom.
One of these. Oh, that was more than I needed. Okay.
That's okay.
I got more than enough.
So seek the king, lest this
All right. The long march begins.
More beans. Beans, the magical fruit.
Will it let us equip the staff just so we can see what it looks like?
Sure. Let's try. I
The
know
more
that
you
you
eat.
you can equip like some.
Yeah,
weapons
like
that
even if we
you-
can't use it,
the
I
heck
would
do
like
you
us to see what we're working towards.
Right. Here we go.
How rad is this? Look. That's
Oh
pretty
my.
rad.
Yep.
That's pretty rad. Oh, yeah, now this other one just looks like nothing.
Just kind of a
It
weird
looks like a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
all
somehow you
wands
can
are
shoot
weird sticks.
blue stuff out of it. Okay.
It's like when Gandalf picks up the crystal to make the flashlight in the Fellowship of the Ring.
So from the bonfire, there is the path down, but there was also a drop down.
Yeah, I saw the message about it.
Yep,
I'm gonna go check
and-
that out now.
Which one you pick is up to you.
Oh, see a little lizard. But that's lower, so but I can't reach that.
There's something wiggling
Nah,
over there
not
too.
not
That's
that
a-
one. The drop
What's
down
the
is the
wiggle?
one here.
Yeah.
We need to check out what these wiggles are. No, just gonna drop.
Yep, it's fine.
No concern for wiggles, I guess.
Oh
Wow.
no! She just went straight into the quicksand.
That's okay.
That's okay. Oh, there's another thing over there.
Yeah, there's a
Um,
door behind us. Some dudes fighting.
What are you shooting slow stuff at me? Think I'm gonna get hit by that? Fortunately, I can't get up there though.
Yeah, there's a door though that you completely
Yeah.
ignored.
Back here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw it. I did not completely ignore it. I just needed to fight that guy.
we need to go in
I'm
that
guessing
door.
that side is the path down from that bonfire.
We need to go in that
but-
door.
Oh, okay. 1 second. I'm just
Nico, I
I'm just-
really
like-
need you to go in that door, like, right now.
Hold.
You did not see the health bars popping up of, it's Pate, and he's fighting our friend! Kill Pate.
Oh no. Which one's Pate? I don't remember.
Pate's the one in the shiny helmet.
They both are kind of
Yeah,
shiny.
That
This
one, hit him. That's Pate.
Oh,
Yep.
Why are we killing Pate?
Because he's bad.
But
Good job.
why? Who's to say Pate's?
he did trick us multiple times.
Okay.
Yeah, the Ring of Thorns does sound pretty evil.
Every rose has a thorn.
Wait,
Roses
but
those aren't evil.
isn't this Creighton or
Yep,
whatever?
this is Creighton. We helped him get his
thought-
revenge.
But Creighton's. I don't trust anyone
He's really
named Creighton.
happy. Look at him. He's happy.
Yeah, but that's. You.
Thanks for your help. He was no pushover.
I.
Take this and go to my bolt hole down the way.
Bolt hole?
We wanted that key.
It's yours.
That's why you pick. There's a bunch of reasons to kill Pate because he's the patches of this game.
These are for you.
But Creighton gives us much nicer stuff.
You did me well.
Oh, I see how it is. So you
I mean,
take
also-
the capitalist route.
Pate just sucks. Like, if even if neither of them had given me anything, I would have sided with Creighton.
Pate has the sexier
But
voice.
yeah, that was.
I was gonna say Pate's got such a good voice actor.
Yeah,
Well-
Mo's with me on this.
But that was really, really funny because I didn't want to like yell at you to go in the door, but you didn't see it because you were thinking about the things that were shooting at you, but you triggered them to start fighting, and the health bars were popping up. And they will just fight each other, and it's kind of random which one will win.
I was kind of tempted to just let him. Oh!
Whoa!
That scared the shit out of me.
Whoa!
Get the fuck out of here.
I like that. Look at those legs.
Can I get
Just
under there?
get a
Nope.
closer look at those legs.
So this is pointless. All right.
Just gonna pretend that never happened.
Okay. So right. So there wasn't anything
Back
else to
behind
do
you?
down there, and
That hole.
yes. Okay.
Now Creighton's giving you access to his Spidey hole.
I know some people also
Hate
now now that we're done with his storyline, we're done with Creighton. They also murder him, but I'm pretty sure the only thing he gives you is his helmet. Like he gave us the rest of his outfit, but if you want like the full set with the helmet, you have to get it off his corpse, as it were.
Wow. If only you had just one more magic bean.
You hate to see it. But I don't think there's any reason for us.
Oh.
I don't think there's any reason for us to murder Creighton like that because it's just a hat. It's not that great a hat.
Our character's name is I Can't. I think that goes.
A chunk
double
is
in
good though.
case- In this case.
You've also finally found your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It's a man and a spider.
The spider not gonna crawl up. Don't have a torch in here.
I did not like the noise he made.
Nope.
Goodbye, Spider-Man.
No, it wasn't great.
Goodbye.
That's something down there.
It's one of the Wiggles. I'm all wiggling. Oh, I hate the way the lighting effect just goes. It's like your phone. You're switching to flux mode because you got to go to sleepy times.
It's
you
like
know?
imagine if your eyes adjusted to changing in lighting conditions instead of it like taking a moment for your eyes to adjust. It just happened like instantly the moment you entered or left a room.
Yeah, every time you see a spider, your eyes just stop working.
I have friends whose arachnophobia is basically like that. But the problem is most of the rest of them stops working as well because they just freak out real hard.
Oh, it's interesting that you got that pull prompt through the dresser. Oh. That was not a very far... That...
Yeah, gotta do
Couldn't have gone down
a
to the
little hoppy.
Couldn't have gone onto the floor, huh?
Wow. It's like, why even
Or
make
maybe.
the lever?
Not a way.
This is like playing PUBG before they introduced vaulting.
That feels so long ago.
I kind of said it, and then it was just like that.
Yep.
What can I say,
When
Mo?
pu-
We're old. We
PUBG
were
came out 17 years ago.
Yep.
only true '90s kids remember.
I like that you
Battlegrounds.
open that chest, even though the last like 2 that we've seen have been a mimic and a trapped one.
They wouldn't have done it to me again.
Wow, can't wait for you to play Dark Souls 3.
Okay, so this is the bonus attunement, a better version of that, which I haven't really needed.
I was actually like mostly okay. Like I agreed with a lot of the criticisms for Dark Souls 3, and I was mostly okay with it, but they definitely... I feel like more chests in that game were mimics than not, which at some point...
I'd be curious to know what the numbers are, because I sort of have the same like emotional, psychological impression of it that you do with regards to that, but I don't know what the actual amount is.
Like someone just let those mimics breed, you know? Like they're like an invasive species. It's like, where are they even finding travelers to eat, you know?
What's going on with this one?
Stuck in the cart.
You dead?
Yep.
Okay. I hear noises. Can't get in there. Kind of wish I had a torch out. I could light all these.
I mean, you have butterflies.
I know, I don't kill butterfly.
Wow.
Let's
Can't
go
believe
this
you let
way.
me get to you. You give me too much power.
This is the part of the game I least remember, I think.
I remember this being one of the first areas that I was talking to a friend about and like agreed that it was a weaker use of environmental design than other parts of Dark Souls 2. But I did like it. Whoa, heavy, huh? It wiggled though.
It did. A danger zone ahead. Tom Cruise gonna come out?
Whoa!
That barely hurts you though. It's just funny.
Oh, it's like it's filled with sand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's cool.
what they're trying to do.
That's cool. I like that. You know, I respect this area. I don't know that it's good, but I respect it.
Oh, hey.
Oh, it's got a 4K TV in here, huh?
All right, he wouldn't put a mimic in his little hidey hole. That would be weird.
You don't know Creighton.
Maybe Creighton's got to guard his things.
Maybe Creighton's a little messed up. What?
Oh no!
Oh,
I got
Not a mimic.
I got caught in the door.
You know, wasn't the mimic, so there you go.
I was ready for it. I just got caught in the door.
Creighton, you rascal!
All right. I'm
For
not
what it-
super
for
worried
what
about
it's-
those 6K souls. I'm gonna just take this way down instead.
for what it's worth, that one got me too for the same reason. When I came through here on the Hatsune Niku save, I had the same problem with the same side of the door.
Now spiders. Okay, so I was right about where this came out.
Yep. He died. He did not survive that.
Yes.
fall.
Okay. I'm gonna put away my torch and I'm going to kill this thing. No!
Why?
This happened last time.
Why?
That happened last time.
You had the shot
You knew-
too.
Alright.
The
Oh, there's a thingy in. There's a glow.
You know what?
There's
Yeah, let's get this and then we'll just do that one more time. Oh, and there's also something under here. Excuse me.
Crowd Knight's not bad.
God, it just, even though I have the torch out and I know they're not going to attack me, it still gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. There's,
Oh, well, a couple spiders never hurt anybody.
For reasons I could not begin to explain, like, rationally or anything, I find the spiders in this game creepier than the ones in, like, Bloodborne.
Oh, these ones are way more realistic.
Yeah. I don't know, like the ones
I
in...
actually
Oh,
find
come
Bloodborne
You
way
got it, that-
creepier.
Travel speed is important. You gotta.
You gotta go fast.
We're learning here. We're learning some geometry. Gotta sine, you gotta cosine. And sometimes you got a tangent, you know?
Oh, I didn't get my torch. Uh-oh.
Take it from me, the master of tangents.
So the two people I'd want in my JRPG party are Rihanna and Larry David. I feel like I'd have some good energy.
Yeah, yep, you really want that good energy in that party.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I gotta think about people who would be in my...
I was so
Fictional
prepared for
character
you to
mini-golf.
get the third shot off and kill the lizard, but the forward momentum of your casting animation to just slide you over the edge.
Yeah.
That's how I thought that was
Alright.
going to end.
So I also need to get those glowies on my next trip down, but...
Yep,
Oh, and I don't have I don't have a torch out.
that's okay.
Alright. Well, I wanted to light some more torches down in this area that I can get to, but...
We have some stuff
Yeah.
over...
Yeah, I'll just use a butterfly.
We have some stuff back behind us, though.
What? Here?
Nope.
This?
Yes. See it? Yeah. And watch out, because you're getting shot at.
Wow.
Well, we lived.
That guy just keeps shooting, huh? Or is it
Yep, that's
multiple?
what they do. Here to kind of...
Oh no, that one's
Oh!
exploding.
Wow. Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Usually what happens is those guys keep shooting at you while you're dealing with, like, spiders that pop out of the ground as well. It's kind of a mess. But they're not so bad. IMO.
I'm going to get a torch.
Yep.
Can I just
Um,
want to?
I would maybe consider other options.
No, I can't grab that ledge. All right.
Yeah, Mo, I'm still thinking about your question. It's a toughie. I wanna go with Yoko Taro again, but like mini golf and RPG world are different, so it's sort of like, you know.
Yeah. Totally.
Never gonna light this torch. Swear to God. Got my souls. I'm gonna go over here.
I didn't expect to be doing this many push-ups tonight.
This little first part of this
It's just
area
this is
can be
just a-
kind of a mess.
Oh,
Hey Guthrie.
it's you. I remember you.
Yeah.
Luckily for you, the spiders are not killing me in here. Oh, someone just hurt. Oh, it's you.
I think
That
my
guy.
mini golf. I think my fictional mini golf team is pretty strong. It's Rookie Greentail from Pyre,
Okay.
Kent Brighton from Twilight Mirage, and Dominic Toretto from Fast and the Furious. We're just hanging out, playing some.
That
mini golf.
actually, so one of my RPG team, I gotta have. Oh, who I want? I want Xavier Woods.
That's a good one.
I was thinking like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, but that feels like too. I feel like Xavier's got more RPG knowledge.
Yeah.
And that extra bit of charisma. Plus, if I have to put him in like the weird armor sets, I think he'll be up for the challenge. Oh, who's another? Who we got?
One of
There
my
was two, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
While you're thinking, I just want to say one thing, because I've asked this question to a number of people. One of my favorite things is how people will, like, explain their answers. Like, someone was like, well, I'd want... What's it? Sorry. 1 second. Oh yeah, so somebody said my party is Danny Brown, Genghis Khan, and Jane Goodall. Danny Brown heals and buffs, Genghis Khan is the tank and DPS, and Jane Goodall is the summoner who summons a lot of animals. So like the
What?
thought process there
She
is
studied
so good.
Oh, that's all right. All right.
That's what I'm saying. People came up with like very funny.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have an answer for this because I'm too busy playing this game. So
For sure.
Well, you'd clearly have Spider one.
No.
Creighton
No.
and
I just
And
feel
Spider-Man.
I just feel like I am imagining I have like a real person from real life, even if they're famous, and I'm in a JRPG, so like what I am imagining in my head is somebody going through like the 2-minute long, very elaborate casting sequence for getting like Bahamut or something from one of the Final Fantasy games. And at the end of it, there's this, 5+ story tall, big, horrible thing looking down at me, and I look over, and Beyonce is looking at me, and we just kind of shrug, and then I get murdered, and they don't touch Beyonce, because they know better. But I'm still dead. That's how I think this goes.
Imagining Nick Cage summoning Bahamut
That is
is very
extremely
good.
good.
That's... Oh.
Put him in a Final
That's
Fantasy
good.
movie.
I mean, Mandy was close. Oh, I mean, Sorcerer's Apprentice exists, right? I've been told that movie is amazing and I need to watch it. It's one of these days.
What is it? I don't know. I'm never gonna watch
Disney
it.
made a live-action Sorcerer's Apprentice film, and Nick Cage was the sorcerer. And someone has explained it to me, and it just sounds like everything you would hope from that setup.
I'm really afraid that Minecraft Steve here is going to get the better of Niko.
I need to clear out the spiders so I can pull out my staff, but they keep running away from me.
Wow.
You're doing pretty well.
You're not gonna fight Minecraft Steve fair and fair? Fair and square?
It's not fair if I have to fight against 20 spiders.
I mean, you gotta at least fight Minecraft Steve square, right? That's...
If you can't fight him fair, you gotta fight him square.
Yeah,
That's,
I mean, you can't hurt Minecraft unless you are yourself square. That's just physics. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a famous, like a renowned scientist who would be like helpful to have on my RPG team, but most of the ones I can think of just seem like they'd be jerks and actually not that helpful.
Alright, I think I might have gotten enough of them down. Get over here.
the historical figure aspect of it is definitely harder than
So yeah, you
picking like
mentioned
a
that-
likable celebrity. It's like, of course, I would want to just cruise around like a fantasy world with Rihanna.
I mean, if
that
if
sounds
we
great.
have like Fate franchise rules, right? Like
The Fate
you can
franchise
just
has
imagine.
rules.
Yeah, the rules are that everyone's hot and people in the rider
of
class
rules.
don't actually ride things. There's a lot going on, but yeah, like someone like Lancelot would be. But I guess that's like arguably fictional, right? That's kind of a.
Is that
don't
argue?
really know.
Wait.
I don't actually.
Wait.
There's.
Are we saying Lancelot was a real person?
Let's see if this loot was all worth it.
Is this a thing that is being said right now? 'Cause I don't.
Fuck this game.
know.
I
Are
would
you-
have Jesus on my team.
Fair. I mean, take the pure. Everybody needs a pure healer in their.
I'm gonna take.
RPG
You know what? I'm gonna take the L on this one, and the L stands for Lancelot.
Okay.
You can't prove to me that he wasn't real, so. I actually wouldn't even want Lancelot. He was terrible.
So
he
you can't
slept with
by
his friend's wife. Ugh.
You can't move. You can't prove to me that Superman isn't real. Like what?
I could probably prove that
You
one to
can't
you.
prove a negative.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'm not putting Lancelot on my team.
That's not true. There are decidable problems.
Before we go
can
up the
prove
ladder,
that-
let's
that-
check the other door that was in there, because as you
Okay,
can
okay.
see, this is a drop-off, so...
Saying that in absolutes is incorrect, but you can't just say Lancelot existed because you can't prove he didn't exist. Like that's not fair.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Fine. All right, I'll give you that.
Okay, thank you. I'll take it. Play mini golf with Lancelot.
Who would I want
Why?
on a dang team? Like,
See, Lancelot would be fun to play mini golf with.
Like, I want someone... See, the thing is, I feel like it would be dead weight to have someone on your team who, like, doesn't have modern expertise. Like, any given famous person now probably has, like, some level of working knowledge of things like first aid that, like, someone from the 19th century just wouldn't have, you know? So, like, I want someone on my team who knows, like, what antibiotics are or who believes in germ theory. But that's so who is like just.
But it's
you know
a
what?
JRPG.
You know
There's
what?
no
I just
germs in a JRPG. There's potions and Phoenix Downs.
I just realized something. I said Xavier Woods is on my team, and fortunately for me, I have 3 slots. I could just have all of New Day as my RPG team.
Okay, that's a really good answer.
I'm just gonna take New Day.
I feel like
Do
New Day
RPG characters
in particular would be thrilled to be in a
Yeah.
They would be pumped.
So they
Yeah.
would provide like a psychological component that I
Gosh.
think most other teams would be lacking
Picturing
in.
the like end of battle fanfare with the hip dance and the trombone is just so much.
That'd be so good, right?
It
And you've
would
got
be
like the
incredible.
bard class, right? Like you've got it would be good,
WWE.
yeah.
Let
Alright.
us make you money.
We have an isekai, WWE's hit isekai franchise,
First, we're
Yeah,
going to
let
have
us-
to explain JRPGs to Vince McMahon.
New Day Rising. It's
God.
I love how the
You
spiders
know,
just
I don't
keep
think
running
it'd
up
be
to me and
that
then
hard
running
to
away.
explain. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying that I love how the spiders keep running up to me like they're going to attack and then running away.
I just
Well,
want to
this
give
guy
you a hug.
is not
Yeah,
a
this is
spider.
the one they put in there that's like you can't just ignore everything. I actually like that though. It's clever. It basically assumes that you'd have figured out the torch thing by now, and then it throws you that curve, which I like. Also, I just think, as much as I think like the spiders are like creepy or whatever, this is like the most effective spider design in a Souls game to me, because there's just something very like, oh, you're actually walking around on like webs and stuff, and like the spiders won't attack you with certain conditions, but you know that they would if they got that chance, and that's like creepier than if they were just always attacking.
Yeah, and then they're always just like skittering around everywhere. And,
Yeah,
and,
the
like,
sound design.
By not killing them, they're just like they're just all there, and oh god.
And they'll drop milk if you kill enough of them, and that's also just
greatly
accurate.
apologize to anyone who has arachnophobia who's watching, and I totally. Well, granted, if you tuned out, you're not listening to this, but I would not begrudge you for turning this off if you can't handle spiders, like I kind of can't. So.
Ha! Like I can't.
Yep.
Yep. Got it.
I don't think it would be that hard to explain a JRPG to Vince McMahon. Like, it is relatively adjacent
I
to the
would
genres
pay good
he works
money
within.
to watch, to get to sit in on the meeting where you did that.
Vince McMahon knows what a video game is.
Does he though?
Yeah.
All right,
WWE
so-
makes video
Oh
games.
wait, what if you could take
WWE
Desus and Mero to your JRPG world? Hold up. Need to change
Okay.
answer real quick.
WWE makes
I
video
also need to
games,
change
but
the answer real
but
quick.
WWE making video games, like there could just be somebody vouching for them and showing Vince the checks, and the checks clear.
Yeah, but, like,
so
No,
So
but I...
hold up for just a second. So this is almost certainly a boss. I have no resources right now, and I have.
Oh yeah, you should.
I think I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah.
I was hoping that there might be a bonfire somewhere nearby, but I haven't seen one.
Yeah, you
Nope.
should give all these invertebrates a bone.
Yep.
I must have missed something maybe, or maybe it's just like a big area.
No,
and I fought-
no. This is
I
just
fought
the
Pickaxe
path.
Man
You can
for-
kind of, especially if once you've been through it enough times to kind of depop some of the enemies.
I haven't depopped an enemy in a while.
And also, you can get through that big spider room before the actual like cobweb area where we fought Minecraft Steve. You can get through that area like much more efficiently if you're just heading for the ladder and going. rather than kind of getting bogged down in a fight with a spirit.
Pickaxe person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, Mo, can I keep my New Day answer, but then just for my fictional mini golf bout, can I just play with Jesus and Marrow? I feel like that would probably
But
be
they're
just
not-
better.
They're real. They're
Yeah, but like, I mean, if I can summon.
It's not the question. We asked that question already. We'd be treading old ground.
What if instead of Bahamut,
alright.
I summon Desus and Marrow as my, like, just 5-story
They're
tall...
they're knights of the round.
The Bodega Boys
like,
summon.
They're like 5
the
stories
most
tall,
powerful.
and they just read the enemies into the ground. They are so ashamed, they despawn.
Just to attack your enemies with the power of the endless AKAs.
There was definitely stuff like in this area right below me, but I don't know how to get in there unless I like have to land it
I
just
think
so.
there's actually no. I can remember how now. Well, we don't need to. We can either take care of that now, or we can go fight that boss.
Is it from up here?
My recollection is no.
Okay.
Maybe if you catch the lip just right of that ledge, you can do it, but my recollection is that there's another way.
Another really good answer I got was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Constance Wu. It was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Blue Mage, Constance Wu, Paladin, Viola Davis, Stern Looks / DPS, which I thought was very good.
It's well thought out. You've gotten some really well thought out answers here, which is just, you know.
More than I deserve.
Yeah. Listen, it's fair. It's fair. It's fair. I think there's dudes still here after he set you up like that, but whatever.
It's his house now.
I'm here to tell you how to live your life. Fictional characters. What? So it's 3 for playing mini golf. Is that?
Oh no. I can't cast with this thing out. That's
Well,
fine.
put the.
It's too late.
Wow.
It's gone.
This is one.
Just
This is
gonna-
like when you're
just
trying
giving
to
up.
order at a restaurant and you can't decide, and then you just end up getting a coffee and nothing else. Like I sympathize, but you hecked up.
Did we ever get the item out of Creighton's other
There's-
chest, the one that explodes?
No, that was in here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure we grab that while we're down here.
Nope, not that room. I guess I don't really need to torch out because I've got lit thing right there. Is it in here?
Yep.
Okay. Just in case. Yep.
I'll leave an nasty scar.
Wow,
Oh, is he
taunting
gonna
me.
come kill you? Or is he just?
No.
Wow, 10 rusty coins. Was it worth it?
It was. I got a nice burst of fire on my butt. Okay. There was more. I think there was also more stuff over on this side, which I have to come down a different way to get to, and maybe we can like fully explore
Have you
this.
been?
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, we do need to clear out the other side of that, but we can do that after the fight. There's also like some
Yeah.
stuff in these.
Well, I'm
storms,
also looking at time,
but
and we've
the-
got like 20 minutes left. So if I can finish this fight, and then we can kind of like end on doing some room clearing,
Sure.
and then get to whatever we have time for, and save the rest for next week.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll see how the
That
fight goes.
obviously assumes that I don't take multiple attempts or like a bunch of attempts on this boss. So we'll see.
20 minutes. You got this.
Yeah, you. I'm worried.
Yeah, but see what I mean about how if you have a torch out, you can just kind of run through that room and not like worry about
Yeah.
it. And same thing here. Like there's those couple of randos with torches of their own, but otherwise you can just kind of keep moving. So it's kind of a long boss run, but it's not that annoying.
All right, I think I've got like a decent working set of fictional characters for this mini golf game. Little eclectic, because y'all know my weebness. But the first one is actually Sparrow Hawk from the Wizard of Earthsea.
Okay.
That's a little bit of a deep cut there, but
Good one.
I'm a
Into
fan. Next one would be Yellow Diamond from Land of the Lustrous. Check it out; it's a good show. And I think the last one, Kizuna Ai, virtual YouTuber.
Is that how that's pronounced? It took me a while to figure out how that would be written. What you said would be written down, and
Oh, Kizuna Ai.
I would have said Kazuna AI.
Nope.
I don't. You speak way more Japanese than I do.
Yeah, no, Kizuna Ai. Like,
But
she
the-
says it at the start of the video.
But the AI is always written capital A period, capital I period.
I don't know.
Oh, spiders.
That's it's Kizuna Ai.
She can
Oh,
say however
God.
she
Why?
wants.
What happened to my torch?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, Niko, that your torch is not big enough to scare.
Oh no, it's a dragon that shoots spiders?
No,
Oh,
it's,
okay,
it's
no,
just
a big spider.
big gross friend.
It's just
You know, I did get the like little red kind of glowing effect on the Jesus Christ. On
It is
this
the Duke's dear Freya. Freya is the really big one.
Yeah. I love the name of this. I love everything.
Yeah,
about
the
this.
Oh.
the once you kind of put together what this boss's deal is in terms of like how it got to be this way and that kind of thing, I really like it.
Yeah. Why? Don't know why you did that though.
Put
I
my
don't
torch
know
away?
why you put. Let's look at all these spiders though.
That's
like,
fine.
Why?
As
Not a problem.
as a fight, it's kind of whatever.
Yeah, laser. I mean, come on. This is like you can play some Toho, right? Just dodging lasers.
Is that what happens in those games?
Mo can attest to this. Yes.
There is a lot of dodging lasers. A lot of dodging. A lot of different
No.
items, basically. You dodge flowers. You dodge musical notation. I believe you dodge playing cards. You dodge lasers. You dodge like weapons. Like knives. Like you dodge.
So many knives.
What are other things you dodge? I feel like I'm missing like a whole bunch of them.
I don't think the one you saw me playing. I don't know. But one of the ones that sticks in my mind because of how difficult it is there's one themed around stars and stripes. So you're basically just dodging
America?
American propaganda, which appropriate.
Aren't we all?
If only.
Oh hey, rogue water.
What? Yeah. What else do you dodge? There's been some really clever applications of things. Leaves, like a lot of like autumnal imagery, manifestations of faith in certain cases. Just a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta dodge a variety of things, you know?
You know what you're never dodging though? Actually, no. Now that I'm thinking about it, there are some. You do dodge some negative emotions in those games.
Oh, forlorn, get out of here.
Someone said 47, which I thought was funny.
Like Agent 47, just play. Yeah, that's a
Play
good
some
one.
mini golf with 47.
That one. As the other characters you've invited slowly disappear throughout the course of the match. Do you think Forlorn would enjoy a game of mini golf?
I don't know who that is.
Forlorn.
The
We're
NPC
The
fighting.
large
invited.
person with
Yeah.
a sword right in front of us.
Oh,
That's the
Forlorn.
binoculars.
I can't see it. I couldn't see the name.
I mean, I guess they wouldn't. Maybe with a name like Forlorn, mini golf would be less appropriate than golf.
They play
Regular
regular
golf?
golf.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
because of
for
Yeah,
Lauren?
that's the. Yeah, you got it. Didn't have to work too hard for that one or anything. That was smooth. Thank you.
Hey, I finally actually
Yeah, I was
managed
about
to
to
kill
say,
the
I
forlorn.
think this is the first one of those we've actually defeated.
Yep.
Boom.
Get out of
First-
my game.
First time for everything. Do you want to switch your wand?
I did.
Hands?
I already did.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was too busy thinking about
Toho.
playing mini golf. Can't backstab. That's a spider. That's not a back. You know? Makes you think. What does it say about the state of biology that there's this being now that has both a spine and a hard chitinous exoskeleton? Is this the ultimate being?
Well, they're at least a step up from us, right? 'Cause we
Has
only
there
have
ever
one.
been an invertebrate with a spine? Because technically that should be impossible. Like, the words don't work together. But, like,
No,
if you
it's
think
just
about
a
it...
vertebrate with the X with a sweet little candy shell.
If
Yeah,
if we're
yeah.
wearing like an Iron Man style, like if we're wearing a javelin, is that our chitinous exoskeleton?
Well, it's not
Yep.
chitinous,
Is
is it?
is Anthem a bug game?
Yes, there's a lot of bugs.
Well, we said we weren't gonna dig on it, but here we are.
Listen, the other night I was playing, and there's this like timed thing where you have to like kill these 4 really annoying things to fight called Titans. I do not enjoy fighting them. And after 10 minutes of searching, we found the first one of the 4. Killed it. I got like knocked down, basically where you like need to be revived, right as it died. Didn't get credit.
Oh.
So, yeah. So after that, we're like, nope, we're done with this for now. Let's go back to doing missions. Yeah. That's probably the most egregious thing that's happened to me thus far.
But yeah, the mini golf one with fictional characters is interesting because there's a lot of fictional characters that like I'd pick for an RPG party that would just not be fun to play mini golf with in the least.
Totally. I think Tifa would be a fun mini golf person.
Yeah, sure.
Be about it.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, I was thinking like I like a lot of characters from Hunter x Hunter, but like I don't think they'd be like way too good at mini golf. And a lot of them are just they're not like funny people, you know? They're not like they're not chucklemeisters.
That is the word.
Yeah. They're not down to clown, so
It's
to
always-
speak, you know.
Are they down with
It's always
the clown?
so sad when you don't have chucklemeisters on your team.
It's the most underrated class in a JRPG party. Think about
How is there not a Toho character in your mini golf crew?
it. Oh, jeez. Now that you say it, you're totally right. Actually,
This
feel
fight
like there's
sucks.
gotta be-
Okay, all right. Let me think about this some more. So Kizuna Ai, like, only half counts because it's a real person, like, acting the Okay, so I'm gonna replace Keys and I still think that would be a fun like mini golf team member, but let me try to think of the best Toho.
Also,
I mean, I'd probably go OG. Like the OG Reina is like.
Also surprised no one has said Curio. I feel like that.
Well, because I'd say Majima.
I mean, you could say both of them, but they'd be fun mini golf situation.
What? Actually, I would argue that it might be the most fun if you had both Kiryu and Majima.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You would end up getting thrown out of the mini golf place after like 20 random bozos show up and jump you.
Yeah, why?
That is true.
What do you think makes for a fun mini golf game? You're not actually playing mini golf with any of these folks, right?
Well, yeah, of course you are, but it's about the general feel of the game. If it's a memorable mini golf session, or if it's just kind of a whatever. Like, yeah, we played mini golf, it was whatever. Versus like a really good, memorable mini golf game.
Well, now I'm trying to think of like if I had a mini golf game that was only Toho characters, but in reality, I'm the only one on this call who's really going to have strong opinions about that, so I'll maybe spare you.
I think you might be the only one on this call who's going to have legitimately any opinions about it. Strong or not.
I mean, I think Niko has made a strong case for including Freya on their mini golf party. Because this just seems like this is a grand old time here.
Oh, come on.
Whoa!
Big jumpy.
All right, basketball maybe.
Do a big hop.
Gonna dunk on him. This is it's Duke College's Dear Freya is what this is.
Maybe.
Oh, come on.
Peregrine, that joke is maybe good.
No, I mean, you know.
Please die.
Good job. If you're doing that fight as a melee character, you clear out the ads and then basically do the thing you were doing there at the end where you bait out the laser attack and then run around to the other side and get some hits in. Yeah. And hey, look, the Freya gave you way more than the dinguses in the church.
What's this red glowy thing over here?
Let's go find.
Let's
go find out.
Touch it.
Is that bad?
Maybe you should touch it.
Oh, hey. We've got 4 great souls.
Hell yeah, we do.
Oh, and it's ground turned blue.
Did you get it?
The ground being weird is just a thing from the Great Soul sitting there.
Okay.
Let's read the description.
Okay. Well, let's get out of here before we read the description.
Yeah, maybe not a bad idea.
Oh, yeah. That works too.
Message. Oh, nope, that
maybe
wasn't a
not
message. Are you saying message? Nope.
Is that?
No, you...
No, this isn't real.
Okay.
This isn't a message?
Yeah, this
No?
isn't really a message ahead type of...
I would feel bad, let's just say. It would feel disrespectful.
Boss ahead. Stay calm. Now the real fight begins.
Now the real fight does begin.
Do I just need to kill this guy?
Well, I mean, you killed his spider, so... You should probably take care of him, too.
Oh, you backstab. Okay, well,
I didn't realize I had my staff out still. I was gonna backstab him.
that's fair.
Fragrant Branch of Yore, Dark Quartz Ring +1, and the Brightstone Key. Yeah, so that is the Duke.
Yeah, be careful about those spiders.
Oh. They're
You want
just
to?
sneaking in here.
Yeah,
Like this is our room now.
When I did this fight, I forgot about all of the spiders, and I think I ended up putting my torch away after offing the Duke, and then the spiders all swarmed me from behind, so...
Nice.
Beautiful.
Smooth.
Stay
Yeah, like
calm.
spiders do.
All right. So here they come. All right. Goodbye, spiders.
Stay calm.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wait,
Stay calm. We're fine.
I'm calm. This is weird.
It's cool.
Is it?
Yep. Let's have a talk with our new friend.
Go!
Hello?
Then accept the fate of your ilk and face the trials that await you. Unless you have already joined the Crestfall. Young Hollow, there are but two paths. Inherit the order of this world, or destroy it. The true monarch makes such a choice. Very few indeed have come even this far. And yet your journey is far from over. Outgrown Hollow, have you what it takes? Truly?
No, probably not, actually. I'm bad at video games.
Young Hollow, seek after Vendrick. He who almost
Wow. They call him King Vendrick, and even that's not enough for you, huh?
Yeah, his butterfly transformation didn't complete.
It's like the disapproving parent with high expectations. It's like, yeah, you got a med degree, but you know.
That is Aldia, the scholar of the first sin.
Oh my.
He pops up when you light the fourth primal bonfire. There's a bunch of reasons we came over to do this last path rather than heading into the castle. One of them is that so we could meet him for the first time. He's fine. He looks normal. My favorite thing about that is he shows up at whichever of the bonfires you light, but he's like sized to the room that he's in. So if you remember the primal bonfire room after the old Iron King was like kind of tiny and cramped.
Oh yeah, that's the
You-
one I saw.
You
man.
can still get him to appear there, and instead of being this like 20-foot tall imposing
Yeah, he was
blob,
less impressive.
He's like
Really funny.
He's like you
you-sized,
closer to your
yeah.
size. Yeah, like a my size Aldia, you know.
It's very good. Anyway, yeah. Let's
Yeah, let's pop some.
pop some stuff, rearrange our items, and then we should read the Brightstone key and the soul we picked up.
That can be enough.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh. I
Just
used one
barely,
little-
actually. I
One
thought
little
about that
fading
here.
soul. Got 13 of them. Boop. Like just a little sip of souls.
Bearer of the sea, lest this
Just a little soul sip.
Yeah. I didn't like that area too much. I don't know if you could tell.
it's
You've made it through. There's some things you'll want to.
No, I'm not done there yet.
it is
Yeah.
not truly, not all.
I would say, yeah, it's not the most interesting area. I really like Freya, and I really like a couple of the side things there. Like, I really like the way Pate and Creighton's thing comes to a head. And some of the
Yeah.
stuff we didn't find in there yet is kind of neat, but it's not like a neat level, and it doesn't really look that great.
I don't like it geometrically or gameplay wise.
Yeah.
I do like it I do like the lore implicate. I kind of like the way that it funnels down from like a camp of soldiers at the head to like a bunch of workers, and then you end up going through like a weird mass, and then suddenly there's just spider people. Like I kind of just like that whole.
I know this game came out earlier than Bloodborne, but it kind of felt like Old Yarnum was like in some ways a better take on that geometric layout, sort of.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Or no, not Old Yarnum. I'm thinking of Yahar'gul, the.
Yeah.
But
Well, I think there's like a couple areas that have like common theming and layout to that, and I agree that Bloodborne in general did a better job. But these I'm a fan of spiders. I kind of like spiders. I think they're like fascinating. Like they're not.
Well, that
so
makes one of
creepy
us.
Yeah, like I can deal with them, and I think that the way that spiders are creepy is really fascinating.
Human-sized spiders?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I don't know. I like when a game does it well.
So I do want to.
I think this game does it well.
I do want to point out that Aldia told us kind of the same thing that the Emerald did. Hey, you should go see Vendrick.
Yeah, I think that is our next critical path. I think there were a couple of side paths. There was also even still another direction I could have gone back at the very start of this episode when I was like trying to figure out where to go. There was probably like maybe just a small side room that I missed down near the Barrows doors.
No,
we'll check it out next time and
critical in there. We can go look next episode if you want. Let's
yeah.
Let's read
we're gonna wrap here.
Let's read the Brightstone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, let's end with this. Peregrine, do you want to take the first one?
Sorry. What? Sure.
soul?
Yeah. What do we have any voice request? Like, what should I?
No, just do your voice. Just whatever you want. Actually.
Do the voice of the Kingdom Hearts character you'd most want to play mini golf with, but don't tell us which one it is.
I don't know.
Oh. It's just this. Okay.
It's just like a. It's just
All
gonna
right.
be a normal anime voice.
Well, here you go. Oop.
I'm trying to think of what a normal anime voice.
Just. Oh my God.
Soul of the Duke's dear Freya, the writhing ruin's keeper. The writhing ruin is an ancient thing, whose shadow remains cast over the land. It first took possession of a solitary insect, but grew its power, feasting on the wealth of twisted souls found in the land. Use the special soul of the keeper to acquire numerous souls, or to create something of great worth.
Yeah, so the Duke just had this, like, little pet spider that got possessed by this thing. And then it got bigger. And so he kept feeding it, and it kept getting bigger. And eventually the Duke went hollow. Like, if you had... It didn't come through super well in the Discord screen share, but if you were looking at how he actually looked, he had clearly hollowed out.
I mean, he was
Yeah.
making the sound.
Yeah.
He was doing the whole,
Yeah,
like...
he was just kind of standing there.
Yeah. So, but he hollowed out, but his pet spider kept going.
All right, Mo, this one's gonna be yours.
All right, any voice requests for me?
No, we're short on time, so just do
Okay.
voice.
I'll also do energy. The eccentric Lord Tseldora. Known for his fascination with spiders, built a town and a personal fortune by mining Brightstone. One day, the town was overrun by spiders, but Lord Tseldora only stood by and watched, eerily contented.
This is the key to the locked door in the spidery room on the way to the boss that we couldn't open.
Right. Okay.
So we can go do that
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah, we can look forward to more spiders next week.
Only
here
for a
on-
little bit, and then hey, we're gonna go to the big castle where it's raining.
Yeah.
And it looks cool.
Yeah, that looks far cooler than the spider apocalypse. I'm not gonna lie. Well, that's about all the time we've got for this week. Sparkletone, where can the people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter as @Sparkletone and on the Waypoint Discord.
Peregrine.
You can find me not daring to be sour on twitch.tv/peregrine38, or you can catch me tweeting about some mini golf at Terrific Broth.
And Mo.
You can find me at Mo_swords with Z. the End on Twitter and Twitch, and Waypoint places like the forums and Discord.
All right, and I'm your host, Niko. You can find me also hanging out over on Waypoint Discord, and you can follow me on Twitter at Corey D. Shaw. Please no spider pics, I will block you. Special thanks to 2 Mello for graciously allowing us to use his music. You can find the track Old Haunts and everything he does over at twomellomakes.bandcamp.com. If you've missed any of the previous episodes, you can find them over on my YouTube at bit.ly/NikoYouTube. And we'll be back next week with more Dark Souls 2 right here on twitch.tv/waypointcommunity at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and we hope to see you then. Thanks for watching.